Good evening. I just felt compelled to make a short video before I get ready for bed. I was just sat by the computer here, my desk, here in the study, just answering some emails and catching up with different things. And I just turned round because I could feel someone staring at me. You know that feeling you get when you know that there's someone looking at you quite intensely. And of course it was Sammy Bear, who sat on the desk behind me. And down here, never very far, can you see him? I know it's a little dark. Yes, it's the Jack. It's Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack. Darling boy. So both my darling boys are here with me. But two things I wanted to share with you. Excuse me, Jack, let me just get up. The first is the fact that I have the proof calendar back from the printers. So I'm just going to show you that briefly. This is it. Bealtaine Cottage calendar 2019. And I'll just open up randomly. Just see. Oh, that's a nice one there, look. February. So, take it over here to the sofa, under the light. Now it is on a sort of a laminated, you know, fairly high quality paper. And I thought long and hard about this, and I thought, well, there's so many lovely photographs going into this calendar, and the actual little calendar itself. But the photographs, I thought it would be nice to have them printed on a quality paper, slightly laminated, it's not too shiny, because many of you will like to cut these photographs out and maybe put them on cards, make cards out of them, or just keep them, you know. So that's why I did that. That was a choice. Let me just show you another page. There we go. Let me see now. Okay. That's a nice one there. So that's October. And I've written a little bit for each month. So it opens up with a little photograph of me there as well. January. So all the months are spelt in Irish, and the days of the week are in Irish. And I've put in all the Celtic festivals. But then at the end of the book, you've got the calendar for 2019, and that's, of course, all the text is in English, and you have the standard dates, you know, for Easter and for Christmas and New Year's Eve, etc. And also the calendar then for 2020. And then on the back of the calendar, look, there's even some more photographs and some writing as well, a little bit of writing. Okay, so I'm very pleased with it. I'm pleased with it because I've chosen photographs of interest and photographs of beauty, and I've tried to let it have a sort of organic life of its own, in that I haven't edited too much, or, you know, there's a free flow to it. It's quite a natural looking calendar. Look at this one, look, for Samhain. And of course Samhain is actually November. And A little bit of writing there as well, you see. So that was one thing. Look, he's come out. He's come out here to sit beside me. What a big boy. Love this. Love this bear. Love this bear. And something really strange that I noticed. Do you remember the last time I was up in Belfast and I bought these little cushions in a charity shop? All 3 of them. And I thought, I love these. There's something beautiful about them. I couldn't work it out, but I have worked it out now. These images were created by William Blake, who is, of course, my favourite poet of all time. Well, toss up between William Blake and William Butler Yeats, but an all-round artist. He was also a seer, you know, and a bard, but he was very metaphysical. All his work was very metaphysical work. Incredible. William Blake. So yeah, that was just interesting, and that's probably why I was so drawn to them. But isn't it amazing how I can go into charity shops and find things that are almost waiting for me, you know, as though the universe had just posted them through. Oh, Colette's just walking down the road now. She loves William Blake. Quick, put those cushions there. And you know, it wouldn't surprise me at all if that's how energy worked. I'm fortunate in that I don't have the arrogance of certainty. I did a little YouTube video on that, the arrogance of certainty. I have 5 brothers who are very arrogant and certain about everything. Now, here I am rambling, and I wanted to share something else with you. I said 2 things. Look, I've been eating my dinner by the computer. I just thought this was amazing and wonderful. I don't want to point that camera at the laptop, so I'll just point it there instead. Now, I think I told you a couple of weeks ago about Eric, who informed me that his mother had suddenly discovered Bealtaine Cottage and was planting like her life depended on it. So Mum had gone from, you know, I suppose just being ordinary Mum into being passionately driven by the whole idea of planting. So Eric sent me a video, I think it was yesterday, and a video of his mother in the garden, determinedly, doggedly, not to be stopped, planting a tree in the rain. Isn't that absolutely incredible and wonderful? Because when I think of how the energy that flows through the internet now, you know, from places like Bealtaine out to people who are moved and inspired, and they suddenly open their consciousness, and at that point, that's the point when they open their consciousness, that the energy of Mother Earth seeps in. And from that point, my job is done, really. My little job is done in putting the video out, or the web, or the blog out, or the little photograph out. Because once that person's heart is open to Mother Earth, they are then embracing their own journey. And I sent a little email back to Eric, and I just wanted to share this with you, and I'm sure Eric won't mind me sharing it with him because I didn't make it too personal. I said, your mother is a gem, Eric. Cherish your mother as she cherishes Mother Earth. I know you do. We are entering the age of Aquarius at full steam now, and many are awakening to the universal consciousness that is Gaia. This is the energy that is fueling your mother and beckoning her to open the lines of communication where many are being called to assist in healing the Great Mother. This energy manifests differently in all who awake. It is healing, driven, and joyful. Now, if those words resonate with you, healing, driven, and joyful, if that's the energy that you are experiencing, let me know. Put a little comment below. Because there is something wonderful happening. I've been aware of it subconsciously for 14 years since I started this, but consciously, vibrantly, energetically for the past 6, 8, maybe 10 years. It's growing and growing and growing to the point where I feel more and more able to articulate it with glee. So, if that sounds odd, that's just how I feel when I articulate this energy or attempt to articulate it, because we haven't really got the language yet. It's all happening so fast. We're left literally dumbfounded. But I think you know what I'm talking about. Blessings to you all.